Good evening, everyone. How's it going? It's Coach Clee. It's your motivational speaker, your empowerment coach, your author, and your favorite baker's favorite baker joining you tonight. Thank you for logging in. I have a special guest, and I'll introduce her in a minute. However, some of you may know, some of you may not, so I got to go over the rules. Whenever you post a comment, thank you, Shayla, for joining in. Whenever you post a comment, it takes about 5 to 10 seconds. There's a 5 to 10 second delay from the time that you posted till the time that we see it, and we can acknowledge it, all right? But first off, Jason, thank you for joining. I need to know what the energy levels are. So if you had a good day today, I need you to put a 1 in the comment section. Put a 1 in the comment section if you had a good day today. And believe it or not, I don't believe in bad days, I believe in character building days, but sometimes people do have bad days, but I like to believe that they're character building days. We can learn from them, we can get better from them, we can acknowledge them and do what we need to do to drive on to have a better day. If you had a character building day, I need you to drop a 2 in the comment section. Drop a 2 in the comment section if you had a character building day. And if you had such an outstanding, marvelous, wonderful day, the type of day that we always strive for, I need you to put a 0 in the comment section. Looks like big 0 in the comment section. It's like this is a bubble, and you're right there in the middle of that bubble, and nothing can penetrate. I need you to put a 0 in the comment section if you had an outstanding day. I'm going to put a 1 into this live. Kerry, what are you going to put at the end of this live?
I think I'm probably going to put a 1 as well.
There we go. We both had good days. All right. There's a few people I can't see that are on. I'm sorry, I cannot give you a shout out. Sayla had a good day today. I can't give you a shout out, but please tell me your name and where you are from, and we will get to Jason is 007. He's always doing something weird. I don't even know that. He's about to get blocked for certain reasons. I don't know. Please, when you get the opportunity, the website is up there, workwithclee.com. Check that out when you get the chance. That's where you'll get to see the book. March 4th, which had his book anniversary a couple days ago. March 4th, his 1-year anniversary was on March 4th. Coach Steve, thank you for joining in. And the collaboration book, No Shade, All Light. Myself, Clarence Stokes, Jason Brown, Herb Thompson all wrote 25 of our favorite quotes and what they mean to us. So there's over 100 quotes with meaning in this book. Both are on the website, along with Coach Clee apparel and some other good stuff. Check it out when you get the opportunity. I really appreciate it. But I have a special treat for all of you. Like I said, we're continuing on with Women's History Month, and I have Kerry Weaverdo here, and I'll introduce her in a minute. However, I got to give a couple shout outs real quick. Coach AB. He was a guest on the show a couple weeks ago. Aaron Blanding, he's the coach for CD East. He's also the DJ. He wanted me to shout out Mad Flavor Productions, their event that's going on. If you don't already have tickets, I think they're sold out. But remember, it's this weekend, and it's the old school party. Be sure to go to that, check it out. And then, I don't know if you can't get tickets, so I really don't know what you're going to do.
Stalk outside.
Yeah.
Look in the windows.
They don't know where it's at. The location's on the tickets. They didn't share the venue. So I guess if you missed out, you just missed out. Chris Croft, he was also on the show. Remember, he asked you what your 3 goals were. Please write your 3 goals down and share them. Mr. Deli's on. Thank you, Bobby, for joining in. Share them and let Chris Croft know that you have done that. And also, Takia Colston Crow. It's her first year being the producer at Susquehanna Township High School of the musical that's going on. Musical was going on from March 15th till March 17th. I believe there should be 3 shows. She's the producer of Hello Dolly. That is going to be the musical. It's going on at Susquehanna Township High School, March 15th to March 17th. Make sure you check out the show. Clarence Stokes, thank you for joining in. Like I said, we're going right back. Got Kerry Weaverdo here. She is a dog and cat lover and mother. She is a lover of sports, and preferably so. She's a lover of Penn State sports. I've been to a game with her before, and she's a lover of the New Orleans Saints, which I'm somewhat partial to too. It's not my number 1 team. However, is there anything else that you want to share with us, Kerry?
No, I don't think so. I just Harrisburg native and living life here in the Burg.
Yeah, there you go. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Sure. So I was born and raised in this area. I graduated from Susquehanna Township High School. And about 25 years ago, got into nonprofit work and spent 17 years working at the National MS Society, both locally and on the national level. Mm-hmm. And then spent a couple years working at WITF, and now am working at Susquehanna Service Dogs. We're a local nonprofit that breeds, raises, and trains dogs to help people live more independently who have physical and psychiatric disabilities.
Okay. Wow. So, I've known that to be a little bit more popular, at least recently, at least in my world. I know dealing with people who have some sort of dealt with some sort of traumatic incident, and you bring one of the dogs in there, and I guess it kind of helps with hugging or petting or things along those lines.
So actually the second dog that I raised is what we call a facility dog, and she works in the York County Courthouse. And she works in the children and youth courtrooms, and she helps with children who are coming in to testify in custody cases or other things that aren't necessarily pleasant situations, and she's there to provide some stress relief and comfort to them. So they really do make a difference. And we have a couple dogs that work in police departments and prisons and stuff like that. So it's amazing what the dogs are able to do. They change lives every day.
I believe it. Absolutely. And she has her bottle of Stark right here, kind of off camera. But is this your first time? I know that you had a secret guest drop off some Stark products to you to sample. How were those products for you?
The products were great. I love the water. I drink a lot of water every day, and the Stark is really good. I enjoy it.
Nice. Stark alkaline water.
Yes.
Helps to reduce the acid in your body. Yes. In honor of Women's History Month, how do you feel about Women's History Month? And is there any in particular woman or a group of women that have inspired you?
I think it's great. I mean, there's been a number of women throughout history that have done great things. I mean, you look at Rosa Parks and Ruth Bader Ginsburg, and there's just a lot of great women in history. So it's amazing that there's a whole month that honors them. And women, we should probably get 2 or 3 months, but we'll settle for a month right now. But it's great. And I think for me, I mean, women that have influenced me most in my life aren't famous people, but it's my mom and my grandmother and aunts that have been great role models for me and taught me to be who I am today.
And so you got a couple hearts coming through. You see how cute they look? And I forgot
after like exploding.
I know. And when you see the thumbs up, I forgot after I gave you your intro, I was supposed to ask for all the hearts and thumbs to come through. I wanted you to get a chance to see that, so we just got a plethora full of them right now. Gotcha. Are there any events or accomplishments that you've already had with any agency or affiliates that you're with, or any events or accomplishments that are coming up in the future?
Sure. I mean, so when I worked locally for the National MS Society, we were considered a smaller chapter. And for the chapter of our size, we were the first one to have $1 million walk and raise $1 million for our walk. So it was great to be part of that and to make that happen. So it was great to see the strides that have been made in curing multiple sclerosis and hopefully having a cure for that disease someday. And I mean, now just every day I get to interact with clients who've gotten dogs from us, and veterans who didn't leave their house and now they'll go grocery shopping or take their daughter out shopping. And so it's just amazing to see what these dogs can do and how they change lives. And I'm raising my 3rd dog now, and people say, how do you give them up? And then you look at how they change somebody's life and you say, how can I not raise them and give them up? I mean, it hurts. I still cry some days about my 2nd dog, and my 3rd one maybe leaving me in the next year or so. But you look at the difference they make and you wonder, how can you not give them up? So
nice.
Yeah.
Nice. That's a blessing to have a huge impact on someone else also.
It is. And I have been in nonprofit work for probably 25 years now. I clearly started when I was 5. But, it's been a path that I didn't think I would start down. I needed a job, and I ended up at the MS Society and thought I would stay there for a year. But I enjoy working somewhere where I make a difference in somebody's life every day. And certainly in nonprofit work, you can do that. And I don't think just anybody can do nonprofit work. It takes a special person who can do that day in and day out, because we're certainly not in it for the money that we make. But you can impact somebody's life and help them live a better life. It's a great feeling. It
is. Thank you. And I know you spoke on inspirations for Women's History Month. I'm sorry. Is there any other inspirations that any individual? I'm getting tongue-tied. Always happens. Any individual moment that inspired you, or person, male, female, anyone that inspired you to help you work nonprofit right now?
Yeah, I have. We have a veteran who was a partner of ours, and he went through team training, which is the 2.5-week period where they learn to work with their dogs. And a couple months later, he was out with his wife, or he was out with his dog at the grocery store. And the woman said to him, she goes, I've seen you coming in here the past couple months with your dog, and how has this dog made a difference in your life? And prior to getting the dog, he would not leave the house unless his wife was with him. She had had surgery. They needed groceries. So here was this man at the grocery store all by himself. And the cashier said to him, how has this dog changed your life? And he said, without this dog, I wouldn't be here right now. We wouldn't be getting groceries in our house. So especially the veterans with PTSD just really hit home. I mean, we help people in wheelchairs and we help kids with autism. But these veterans that are like hostages in their own home because of what they went through when they were out there protecting our lives and letting us live in a free country, that these dogs suddenly give them the freedom back that they lost for years and years and become prisoners in their home. So it's awesome to see that. Nice.
Thank you for sharing. Are there any goals that you have already achieved and any goals that you aspire to achieve in the future? Any that you would like to share with us?
I mean, really for goals, it's just to be able to make a difference every day in somebody's life and, have your feet hit the floor knowing that you're making a difference and helping with that. As far as the future, I'd like to see the program that I work for is a small program. We're in the middle of a capital campaign now to build a new facility. So I know building that new facility will allow us to help even more people and change even more lives. So I certainly want to see that come to fruition and be able to, right now the waiting list to get a dog is 2 to 3 years. And
really?
I'd like to see that take less time because you see how these dogs make a difference to people.
Delon, thank you for joining in. What would you say to someone who's looking to either get a dog or be a part of a nonprofit to help raise a dog or supply one to an agency?
Sure. So we are always looking for puppy raisers. All of our dogs are being raised by volunteers, and people often say, well, can I do it if I have a dog at home, or what if I have a kid, or things like that. We do a home visit before we give someone a dog to raise, but part of your job as a puppy raiser is to allow that dog to experience as much as possible. So if you have kids, that's a great experience for them. It gives them the chance to be around kids.
Nice.
We have some couple college campus raising programs, and the experiences that those dogs can get on college campuses are things that you or I can't provide them. I don't have the life of a college student. So just really giving them those experiences. So there's really no one who can't be a puppy raiser. It's all about whether you have the willingness to learn. I mean, we train you how to train the dog. I certainly did not go into raising my dogs knowing how to train a dog to be a service dog. So we provide you those tools, but we're always looking for puppy raisers. So there's no better way to give back to someone than to give them their life back.
Nice. It seems all encompassing. What kinds of people are normally, clients to receive a dog?
Sure. So we do a wide variety of dogs. We do for people with PTSD, children with autism, which are kind of the two fastest growing areas, I think, because people are seeing the difference these dogs make. We also can help people. We can also help people who are in wheelchairs, both power and manual wheelchairs. People with balance issues, hearing dogs. We can do seizure response dogs. So really a lot of different things. The only types of dogs we don't do is medical alert dogs or guide dogs. Okay. So seeing eye dogs. But anything else, really, we can help somebody and give them their life back. Gotcha. Got a couple questions here. Shayla's asking, how can we hug puppies? Any upcoming events? Yeah, so if you want to hug puppies, go on to our website, which is susquehannaservicedogs.org, and there is a link down the side to sign up to be a puppy hugger, and you will get on our email distribution list, and whenever we have puppies to hug, you're able to do that. We do a lot of public events with puppy hugging at the Vineyard at Hershey and Midstate Distillery and a bunch of businesses, so you'll get notified of those events. We have a lot of events coming up. We actually have an event the 30th of this month, which is Possibilities. It's a one-day pet expo at the Lebanon Expo Center. Okay. And then in May, we are partnering with Yaakov Israel and Blair Thomas, who are Penn State football lettermen, to do a clay shoot up in Dalmatia, Pennsylvania. So that is on May 10th. And then in June, we have the Perfect Pairing Wine event at the Vineyard at Hershey, which will be a fun evening. Yaakov will be at that event, so will Blair Thomas, so will Mickey Schuler Jr., and some other Penn State lettermen. And it's a great night to hang out at the Sounds like a lot Vineyard. Of fun. It is a lot of fun. So all of those events can be found on our website. Okay. What's the website? Can you put that? We'll post it after she says it, but we'll definitely get it in the header. Yep. It is susquehannaservicedogs.org. Okay. Pretty easy. And Coach Steve, do you recommend pet insurance? If so, from where? So we don't put pet insurance on our service dogs, and I have a few cats and a dog at my house that are my own, and I found with pet insurance that it's very limited what it covers, so it's not really worth the cost of it, would be my recommendation.
All right, thank you. And is there anything else that we may have missed that you want to cover? The floor is yours. The platform is yours.
The floor is mine. So.
I don't know if I should have did that.
Well, now that you asked.
Yeah, I'm taking it back. I'm in trouble now.
You're in trouble now. No, I just appreciate the opportunity to be here and to talk about Susquehanna service dogs and drink my Stark water. Delicious stuff. So.
Yeah, thank you. I'm glad, and thank you for rearranging your schedule to come on the show. I do truly appreciate
Absolutely.
that.
As you know, I had to change an appointment to be here, but I would do that for you.
See, that's a money dance move right there in itself. Yeah, Jamal's on. He's a Saints fan.
That's right.
Coming all the way from Texas. Yeah. Not too many Who-Dats we're going to have right here.
We definitely got looked over by the NFL this year. I was going to use another word, but I went with looked over.
I'm glad. Thank you for keeping it PG. Basically G. Thank you. For those who want to try some Stark or learn some more about the product itself, there is going to be an event this March 31st at 2 p.m. It's going to be in Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania. The address is going to be 410 Center Point Drive. The Union Flats Clubhouse. Don't ask me what it is. I've never been there. This will be my first time going. However, bring a guest, learn something. If you had any product that you wanted to sample, that'll be the time to sample some product. It'll all be there. It's delicious. You don't have to take my word for it. You can come find out for yourself.
Look at Shayla trying to pretend like she likes the real black and gold instead of the one she really likes, throwing that Who-Dat out there.
Yeah, I just said there's not going to be too many Who-Dats.
Yeah,
she's a bandwagon fan.
She likes black and gold, but not the right ones.
Well, I like purple and black. Kind of like the colors that you have on now.
Yeah. That was a mistake.
It's a good mistake to have today. She's mad because she got called out. Make sure you tag, like, and share this. All right, share this with your friends. Let them know the events that are going on. A lot of people are coming on with a lot of events, a lot of positive things, a lot of businesses, a lot of products. I put on to put on. So if you want to be on the show, please shoot me an inbox. Let me know. I use this platform to put on other, like I said, positive messages, or people starting their businesses or their products. So if you need a little venue or something to get that little boost out there, please feel free. It's Coach Clee coming at you. It's your motivational speaker, your empowerment coach, your author, and your favorite baker's favorite baker. I have a special guest next week. You want to know who the special guest next week is?
Male or female? Can I have
I have all females for the month of March. All females.
How about Samantha Jacoby?
Oh, wow. She just called someone out. She is not the special guest for next week. However, she did throw a name out there. Samantha, we might have to get you on the show and talk about some things. But that is not the special guest. The special guest is, you got to tune in and see. Got to wait and see for next week to see who the special guest is going to be.
What if I would have been right? I would have ruined it.
Yeah, you would have. Yeah. You would have got a prize for being right, though.
Cool.
I'd give you a prize for being wrong.
Perfect.
The card magnet, the Coach Clee card magnet. Thank you for coming on the show. Everyone who comes on the show gets one.
Thank you.
This is not her first time being live. She's been live. She's a pro. She's been on TV many times before. So normally the warm up right before the live is very. We could tell who's going to be nervous. You could tell who's going to be okay. She was fine.
I was buying popcorn.
I know you were. She was very calmly, and we got through the whole introduction within 5 minutes. Normally, it takes about 20 minutes to go through the whole process. We sat here and twiddled our thumbs and bought popcorn and drank water for like the first half hour.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
Yeah, we did.
Pretty good. I hope you enjoyed yourself.
I had a great time.
Good. It's Coach Clee coming at you. Thank you for tuning in. Tune in next week. We'll have some more special guests. All right, we're out of here. We got to end. I just showed it. Let's see what's it called? Bunny
dance.
Yeah, let's do it. Thank you for tuning in. We love you. Peace.